The power of the Rainmaker team. This is what it takes to work smarter and sell more. This book will teach you how, in 4 parts, based on the acronym SELL. We'll start with strategic planning in Part 1, which includes a full audit of every aspect of your business. Part 2 covers execution, which focuses on getting the basic daily processes right, consistently. In Part 3, we'll explore leverage, which explains how to use each experience to gain greater and greater effectiveness in everything you do. Finally, Part 4 will address leadership, the crucial ingredient for implementing any strategy. Yes, leadership. You cannot maximize your potential all by yourself. You need a team of people to support you so you can stop doing low-value tasks and instead focus on the high-value work of building relationships with clients and serving as their trusted real estate advisor. Your team will include employees, consultants, and even vendors. Anyone who supports your business goals, even in a part-time or temporary capacity. These people add value to your business so you can maximize its potential, just like you add value to your clients' real estate transactions to maximize their potential. I call this model the Rainmaker team. It's like a modern pro tennis player. Today, every top competitor has a support team. It includes a coach, a fitness trainer, a practice partner, and maybe even a nutritionist, massage therapist, or sports psychologist. Interestingly, this wasn't common in tennis until a couple of decades ago when legends like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, and Serena and Venus Williams came on the scene. With the support of their teams, modern players have achieved levels of performance and longevity that past generations would never have dreamed of. The same thing is starting to happen in real estate. Rainmaker teams are the sweet spot in terms of size. Solo agents can't keep up with the growing demands of the job, and large teams are very difficult to manage. For most veteran agents, a high-functioning Rainmaker team is the best path to further growth. Done right, it provides the proper strategy, personnel, and infrastructure support to fully leverage your talents. If you already have a large team or want to build one, this book is still totally relevant. However, I also recommend reading The Real Estate Team Playbook by Steve Schul, Dana Green, the founder and CEO of the Dana Green Team, the top real estate team in Lafayette, California, and me. In this book, you won't find cookie-cutter advice. Every agent and every market are a little different. So I won't tell you exactly what the right decisions are for your business. What I can do is show you which questions to ask and how to answer them for yourself, or engage me to answer them for you. Just the act of asking the strategic questions puts you in proactive planning mode, which is a huge step forward from the reactive, emotion-driven mode you're probably accustomed to. To get the most out of this book, you should have at least 100 transactions under your belt over a 10-year period. That's enough to have some meaningful data to guide your strategy based on successful and not so successful transactions. Less experienced agents can certainly find value here, but it's a bit like giving an estate planning guide to a recent college graduate. They're just not in the right phase to apply most of what they'll learn. I'm a practical guy with no tolerance for fluff, so you won't find any of that here. Just straightforward explanations and actionable advice with a few examples to help you envision how it all works. You don't have to listen to this book cover to cover in order. It's designed so you can jump around and focus on the aspects that are most relevant to your business right now. But to realize the highest potential of your business, eventually you'll need to read every single chapter. Your business transformation won't happen overnight. Implementing these fundamentals takes time, at least a year, if not 2 or 3. And honing them in is a never-ending process of continuous improvement. It's a long-term investment, but it pays off big. When Carrie started doing what I teach in this book, she more than doubled the volume she could handle without increasing her workload. Before we met, her biggest year was 18 units and $64 million in sales. In 2022, she sold 42 units for a total of $175 million. Even in a down year, with high interest rates, she's outperforming the market and on track to sell well over $100 million in 2023. There are still avoidable mistakes made and stressful clients to manage, but they are the exception rather than the rule. Now, Carrie has time to breathe, exercise, to visit her newborn grandson, and to do the things she wants to do. Everything doesn't fall on her all the time anymore. When she's out sick or on vacation, her small but professional support team can keep things moving without her. Even though Carrie wants to work for at least 10 more years, I'm helping her plan for her exit, preparing the business to allow her to back away slowly over time so she can take full advantage of the relationships she has built over all these years. When we first started working together, Carrie thought she had reached her limits. Now, those limits have long been shattered, and she knows she hasn't peaked yet. Despite this challenging market, there's still more growth ahead for her and her team, just as there is for you and yours. I want to ensure that the investment you make with your time reading and thinking about the business issues I raise in this book will be the best return on your investment you've ever made in your business. If you have any questions as you read this book, please reach out to me directly at jonathan@mybackoffice.realestate. I'd love to help you implement what you learn.